What's up, guys? Back here, and I want to give my reaction to Top Rank Boxing. Teofimo Lopez taking on Pedro Campa. For this fight, Teofimo needed to win and needed to win in a great statement. Against somebody that I didn't know him until right now, until yesterday night, but he needed to win this fight. It was a good tune-up fight after losing to George Kambosos. Had medical issues. Again, I don't know if you're that bad and you feel that bad. I don't know why I fight. Because then when you lose, and then if you win, it's just a double-edged sword. But nonetheless, before I get started, make sure to hit the subscribe button, ring that bell. Really would appreciate it. And let's dive right into it. So, Teofimo Lopez, great fighter. I think he's a phenomenal fighter. Whenever he uses his head and not fight with his ego inflated to maximum level, I think he could fight smart. We saw that in the fight with Lomachenko, Richie Comey, great fighter. He did it against Loma, and there was no reason why I didn't think he couldn't do it against George Kambosos. Kambosos just that night, got in his head. Teofimo was in his head in that fight, and he definitely lost, even though he thought he won. But against Campa, I thought Teofimo looked good. I felt like he came out a little strong, a little way too strong a little bit. But man, he calmed it down after a couple of seconds in that first round. He looked good, sharp. I feel like if anything that Teofimo should throw a lot more is his jab. I think he has a phenomenal jab. If he can use his jab to set up most of his power punches, he has great shoulder rolls, great Philly shell blocks. I feel like, I think Teofimo he looked good tonight, man. He gave his opponent a lot of punishment. But it wasn't like his opponent wasn't giving it back. Obviously not in the same type of power that Teofimo has, or the way it just sounded and looked like when Teofimo hit him. But I feel like, Campa did his job. It did a lot of pressure, having Teofimo moving back a lot, having Teofimo to work around the pressure of that he was giving Teofimo. But, Campa landed a good couple of rights, little combinations here and there, up against the fence. Up against the rope, excuse me. I think Campa, we all knew he was going to lose. I thought he was going to lose, but I think he just did his job, for the 6 rounds that it, and then the round that changed everything was the round number 7. And man, what a round that was. He dropped him, I think, with a nice little step-in jab, put him down, got up, and then you saw the real Teofimo come out in that 7th round. He went out there, went for the kill, but smart, not just throwing haymakers and punches all over the place and praying that he lands again to drop him. But I think he did a really good job. That first knockdown really, woke up Teofimo, because I feel like at first Teofimo, it took him some time to get that ring rust off. But he was landing a lot, so it wasn't like he was crazy off, but you can tell it took him some time to really adjust and to get used to fighting again, because he was gone for a little bit, because of that, and pretty sure, accepting the loss that he had against Kambosos. But like I said, Campa did good combinations, good body shots Campa was throwing. But I think Teofimo was just too much at the end of the day. But it took a little longer, he was able to eat the punches of Teofimo. That's what shocked me too, and the heart that he had to, even when he was getting popped, to still wanting to come forward and pressure, and try to throw something, to land, and hopefully lands on Teofimo to get a victory for him. Because you never know, man. Some of these guys, sometimes can be underdogs, and then all of a sudden just pop up, something like the way Kambosos did against Teofimo. But I feel like if the Teofimo that showed up to the Lomachenko fight, if he would have showed up for the Kambosos fight in that way, of just being very good ring smart and prepared in that manner, I feel like the fight would have went a little different for him. I think the fight would have went more towards him than it did for Kambosos, because again, whenever Teofimo uses his head, he's a very smart fighter. And yeah, it's just phenomenal. But great win for Teofimo. He needed that. Now let's see what's, now that he's at 140, let's see what he's going to do now about it. And guys, if you guys liked the video, make sure to throw those thumbs up. Really would appreciate it. Let me know down in the comment section what do you guys think of the fight. And what do you thought of the dominant performance by Teofimo Lopez. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.